Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. Today is May the 17th, 2021. And what have we got for you? What are we doing? Where are we going? Okay. First of all, let me just check and see. Yes, I've got an update from Devyani, so I'll be giving I'll be updating you with that. Good. Sorry, I'm a little bit later than usual, but I'm a little bit earlier than I thought I might be. I've been tied up in meetings for most of the afternoon. Let me find Facebook to make sure that I am in fact broadcasting as I should be in the right places, and I've got sound on and all these other things that I often do wrong. Okay. So here we come, and we're there, and it's May the 17th. Yeah, I keep putting little M's in May. I don't know. Maybe it's because I may be here on time. I don't know. Click to expand. Let's see what we got. Okay. Well. We've got Jane here in #1 spot in the comments. So that's Scotland at the top of the list for the first time, I think. And then we've got Pakistan and more Pakistan, and then Canada, and then Suriname. What's happened to the UK? What's happened to the UK? Okay, we got the Netherlands. Oh, there we are. We got the Geordie Landers in from the UK. well down the list. Burundi, more Netherlands, Venezuela. Hi, sunny Manchester. Wow. Boom. South Africa. Hi, Spain. And Kathy Sampson from Canada as well, and the USA, and Nigeria. We've got people from all over the world coming in and saying hi to everybody and sharing a bit of love and just enjoying that spirit of well-being that we promote in We Share Abundance. So first things first, let's honor God and demand from him our birthright of abundance. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you and your blessings, and we ask that you bless the hearts of every member in We Share Abundance, that they may be filled with unconditional love, and through that love they may find the joy of service, and through the joy of service that they attract into their lives everything they ever need. Amen. Okay, and we've got our UK exile in India, and Zambia. I have lost $200 in Visa. How have you lost $200 in Visa? You can't lose $200 in Visa unless you lost your wallet address or something. Yeah, I was a few minutes early, Russ. I caught you out, didn't I? Hey. Okay. So, been a very busy day today, and I had intended to help out with the support teams in getting the deposit requests processed, because naturally when we're making this switch in the tokens, which will be happening this week, definitely, we need to get all the tokens in we can so that we can convert them, and then you can have them back out where they came from. Okay, so if you've got $100 worth of tokens, upload them to your wallet, and then we're going to have to find a special withdrawal request for you to tie in with your upload, and we'll send you out the new coins, which are worth a lot more. Okay. So we've got a lot of deposit requests coming in, and I'm pretty good at doing those. I mean, I've got to be good at something, haven't I? So I intended to get in there and help the team crack them out, and unfortunately, or fortunately, or whatever it is, I've been tied up in meetings until a few minutes ago, and not been able to. But tomorrow is another day, and I'll be helping clear them tomorrow. We want to get you all to upload your tokens, within by Friday. I think probably Friday is the day. Now, what the plan is this. The ultimate goal is to have a coin rather than a token, because coins are more acceptable on exchanges. The difficulty is we can get a coin, that's easy. Boom, I can get a coin created. Just a matter of paying somebody to create it, and it's not that expensive. But getting the exchanges to list it isn't the easiest thing in the world. So what we may do is we may get the coin up and running, self-host it, but the exchange at the moment is likely to be best served through Waves, and it's unlikely that they're going to accept our coin until we have some trading history in it, and that's difficult to do. But if we can link it to our new token, then we can say, okay, this is this and this is that, and really they're the same, and we want to move forward with the coin now. So basically what I'm saying is this: you're going to have a new token by the end of this week. This token is already showing, I think it was $111 when I last looked. Just a minute. Let me just check on that for you. Don't want to be giving you bad information. I've got to log in to Waves. And here we go. Portfolio. Oh, just a minute, it's disappeared. Why has it disappeared? Don't say Waves have kicked it out. I've had trouble with names, and it seemed to be going okay, and it looks like they've kicked it out. I'm going to have to get on to Waves support. Ah, dear. So it may be a different token than I'd planned. But I've not announced the name of it yet anyway, and I'm not quite sure what's happened to it. I'm going to have to get onto Waves, and we'll sort that out. But what will happen is we will have a token that is a new token, and that will represent a realistic value for what we have. And as I say, that was showing at, it was around about $111, I think. And the allocation price that we used on the 1st of May was $103.84. So it's that the market value is actually above the allocation price, which is a good sign. But what will happen is we will change you all over to that. So it'll bring your tokens up in value, not as high as they have been, because they have been as high as $309, but a lot higher than they are now, and without the confusion and distortion. And there are lots of reasons for doing this, and I'm not going to go into them all now, but I will go into them all over the course of the future. The coins will be directly tradable at any time you wish on a one-to-one basis for the coin, okay? The coin will therefore have the same value as the token, even though it may be self-hosted initially and not in an exchange. I'm hoping we can get it into an exchange. I'm hoping that there's still another option I'm pursuing. It's a case of getting that thrashed out. But if not, this is the way we'll do it. We'll have you'll have your tokens, and they'll be good, and they'll be going up in price, and it won't really matter to you whether you have the token or the coin until we start getting into exchanges, and then the exchanges will be better because the coin will do better in exchanges than a token will. People just like coins. It's a bit like people buy a Gucci handbag because it's got a Gucci label on it, and then you can get a handbag of the same quality for a tenth of the price, but without the Gucci label. And it's the same with coins and tokens, really. So that's where we'll be at. And these, as I say, you'll be able to change them at any time. We will do a change for you from token to coin on a one-for-one basis at any time in the future. So that's the plan going forward. But we need to get your tokens up into your wallets so that we can just make that change. We can't do it in your Waves wallet. We don't have access to everybody's Waves wallet. And even if we did, it would be horrendous. It would be a nightmare. We can, within our own site, we can just do it. Boom. Done overnight. Well, not even overnight, instantly. Instantly, we can just say, okay, wave our magic wand. These tokens are now the new token. And that's done. And then we can then give you them back into your Waves account if you want. You can leave them where they are if you want, whatever. But those are your tokens. You can do what you want with them. Tokens that you earn will still be under the same liquidity rules. Okay. So that is the situation on the tokens, and that's the basis that we're working on. And as I say, I put pressure on the support team through doing this because there's lots of deposit requests coming in, and I had intended to help them today. My intentions hopefully will be made good tomorrow, and we'll get them all cleared up quickly. I bought when it was 70 and now it's nothing. Well, that's a good thing, you see, because now you can upload them and they're worth nothing, and they're going to be worth 100, 110, 111, whatever it is. Okay. So that's somebody that's crying in his into it, you know. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 3 old ladies locked in the lavatory. No, we're not going down that road. Okay, so we got more South Africa, and hello from moi, Canada, but not French Canada, but using French. Nigeria, India, more from Nigeria. It says wallet mismatch. Okay, so if it was from a wallet that wasn't attached to your We Share Abundance, yes, it will come up with a wallet mismatch. You have to put in a support ticket, and we'll sort it out for you. But you need to show that you are the owner of the wallet that it's coming from. It's just to avoid fraud. We've had people fraudulently claiming that deposits have come from a wallet and it should go into another wallet. What they've done, they've looked on Waves Explorer, they've got a TXID, they've put in a deposit request with that TXID to their wallet, but it's not come from their wallet, it's come from somebody else's. So we have to make sure that it's genuine. We have to make sure that the owner of the wallet is you. And it just takes a bit more time, but ideally, link the wallet that you're uploading from to your Visa wallet. Where is Visa coin? We didn't see, sir. I don't know what you mean by that. Today's deposit was super fast. Okay, yeah, I mean, the team are good. And they'll be even better when I get there to help them. Okay. Greetings from India. Hi there. Morocco. Hello, hello. Will this maintain the liquidity? It won't affect the liquidity very much at all, no. The liquidity is down to demand, but it will affect the price, and it will balance the liquidity. Okay. India, Holland, more from India. You've got to stop thinking about what the value is now. The value doesn't matter until you come to sell them. Okay. You can buy a house, you can buy a sack of potatoes, you can buy a lump of gold, and you can buy stocks on the stock market, and you can say, oh, I've made this much money because I bought them at £10 and they've gone up to £100. And then tomorrow you say, oh dear, I've lost money because they've gone from £100 down to £5. And both are wrong. You bought them at $5 and you've got them, and that's it. You hold those stocks. And until you sell them, you've neither made money or lost money. Okay, so stop thinking that the price currently has anything to do with it. All it means is if you were to sell them today, you would lose money. Okay, but if you've bought them to hold and you've got those tokens, they're still there. They're those tokens, whatever money you bought. What was it? 29 tokens. You bought 29 tokens. You've got 29 tokens. Okay, that's it. Ignore what the value is because you're not intending to sell them at the moment. And if you are, don't. Okay, what's the last date to transfer Visa token to the back office? We will probably have, well, ideally, you want to get them in before Friday, is the short answer to that. Okay. Some members are in Multiply Visa and they have their withdrawal tokens in waves, but they are not in WeShare Abundance. What can they do, sir? I suggest they buy more ad packs in, well, they don't have to buy ad packs. They can just load their withdrawals back into Multiply Visa, because when we change, the payouts will go out in the new token. So they'll benefit that way. Well, not as much as a member of WeShare Abundance. The best thing for them to do is join WeShare Abundance. Hi, Denmark in the house, Canada, Mauritius. Can't see the first comments. No, Facebook wipe them out. If you're like me, they don't like you to see everything. Okay, and now I've got a black blob obscuring things. I don't know where they come from. Okay. In the future, when we withdraw our funds from Multiply Visa, will we be able to deposit those into WeShare Abundance back office and get the new token value? Yeah, you can deposit all your tokens from Waves into your back office. Yeah. I have put a support ticket and gave all info, but nothing returned. Usually support tickets are answered pretty quickly. Depends on when you put it in, but it'll be answered within 24 hours. And if you want to check on it because you've missed the email perhaps that came if it was answered, just log into the support desk and check your ticket. And more from USA, Southern Alabama. Hi there. I've just covered that, Shazad, so I'm not going through it all again. Ticket resolved doesn't mean that you've got the solution. It just means that they've answered it. So we'll check the answer. Will you allow it withdrawn? I've just been through all that. Cameroon. Why is Weezer falling each and every day? Because there are more people selling tokens than people that wanting to buy them, and they are misled into thinking that if they put the price down, it'll increase the demand. And it may do fractionally, but not to the extent that they require. It's a simple supply and demand situation, which is what liquidity is. If you have more demand for tokens than supply, that is high liquidity. If you have a balanced supply and demand, that is par liquidity. And if you have more supply than there is a demand for, that is a poor liquidity. And we've got poor liquidity because what's happened is a lot of people have jumped off our magnificent ship called Hope into the waters of poverty instead of sticking with us until we get into the land of abundance, Eden. And they've panicked, and they've panicked to leave us to start with. They're afraid, and they panicked, and they got their tokens, and now they're trying to sell them, and they're trying to sell them, and they can't sell them because there's not enough people buying them, because they're telling everybody that we share abundance doesn't pay withdrawals, and so don't get involved in we share abundance, and it's all a scam and all this sort of thing. And they're shooting themselves in the foot, and that's why it's going down. And until those tokens are cleared, then WISA, as it is, won't recover. And that's one of the reasons why we'll have a new token. I am Petros. Watch the replay if you came in late. I've been through all that about tokens. No, it's not subject to liquidity, halal. So don't answer things that you don't understand. What I said was, and I'll repeat it, and I'm not going to repeat it again today. What value you upload in Weether, we will allow you to download after the switch. And it was explained also in the message that was sent out. Read that. You're better doing it before Friday because your value is going to go down. And if you want to withdraw them, you've got no value in them, there'll be nothing to withdraw. Okay, Pakistan, India. Yeah, anybody that's got a wallet in We Share Abundance can upload the tokens. Oh, same questions all over and over and over again. Hi, New Zealand. Do you give refunds? Refunds for what? We don't give refunds because there's nothing that anybody buys. What is there to refund? There's no refunds. We've never given refunds. People deposit money with us and they can withdraw that money. Once it's withdrawn, it's gone. It's a deposit and a withdrawal. There's no refunds because there's nothing that's been bought. It's not like you bought something and you didn't like it, so you're sending it back. You've never bought anything. Nobody's ever bought anything in We Share Abundance. Okay? So it's not a refund. You withdraw your money if you want. Sure, off you go. no problem. Suriname. Deborah's happy, excited, and grateful. Okay, that's a bit of Bob Proctor coming through. Hey, Deborah, well done. I'm going to tell you now. I have recently spent a lot of money that I don't have. I borrowed it to bring you the benefits of Bob Proctor's trainings, and that will be available, and you will also be able to sell them for commissions. And this will all come with the new site, although some of it may come before then, but mainly that there'll be an opportunity for you as resellers to make some commissions on some of those programs as well. The supply of Weezer was increased 2 days back. Supply of Weezer hasn't been increased ever. Well, it has. It's increased every month, 20,000, but there's no more gets into the marketplace. And we got Dave in the house, an FA Cup winning Dave, and also the Leicester Tigers are back on track. They started winning games. Back to normal job, so be catching replays most evenings. Back to normal job. Wow. Funny, we met somebody today, and if you're not from the UK, you probably won't understand this so much, but in the UK today, 17th, they basically opened pubs again, which have been closed. And we met somebody today, and she was talking and saying that everybody she knows is having a day off to go to the pub. So the pubs will be doing bumper business today, I think. Claude and Suleiman, just listen or get here earlier or watch the replay. The liquidity of the token is up to you guys. It's nothing to do with me. It's up to the number of people that are trying to sell tokens and the number of people that are actually selling tokens to other people. In other words, promoting We Share Abundance, sharing love, sharing what we have. And the liquidity will improve with the new site because there'll be more options for people, more reasons for people to buy Weezer tokens as well. Ruskell is off to his local right after the live. Yeah, it's not a pub though, is it? If you can't stand at the bar and bump into people and you know, to me, you know, it's not, I have no interest whatsoever in going into a pub, sitting at a table in a plastic cubicle or whatever they have to put up and being served by a waiter or waitress. I want to be at the bar and I want to be having a crack with everybody, and that's, to me, that's a pub. Unless I'm sat down playing cards or dominoes or playing darts or something, that's a different matter. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Let me go to Devyani's message. She says, today I worked on auto renewal of pools functionality. A minor task remaining in this I'll complete tomorrow and then start on nest eggs. and Madame also worked on some of the bugs from the things that she's been finding out that weren't working correctly. Okay, so it's all going in the right direction. We won't probably know. Maybe by the end of this week, she'll have a better idea of what there is to do. The month-end processes, she's pretty much got sorted out, because that's why she's on to auto renewal of pools and nest eggs and things like that. So there'll still be quite a few things to complete, but it depends on how long they're going to take. The big one, of course, is the paid functionality, which is probably going to take a few weeks. So hopefully she'll get through the other things quickly, and then she'll be able to get onto that. And once that's in place, we'll be in pretty good shape. Okay. So thanks for the update, Deviani. Okay. Thanks for the memory. Where are we? Where are I? I've lost Facebook now. There we go. Also, I was talking with Robert as well today, and there are things that are happening there. Not sure how long they're going to take, but we spent quite a bit of time discussing things. We beefed up some security issues and the ways that some things are done, and we will be adding coin payments as an option in Multiply Weether, which again will enhance the liquidity of the Weether tokens, because it'll be easier for people to join Multiply Weether if they can just come in and pay with coin payments. And then, of course, the money that we get there, once we've got enough to get it out of coin payments, I mean, you can take it out at pretty much any level, but the fees are astronomical, can't say it, high at the moment. And so you've got to wait till you've got a few thousand in to make it viable. And then it's only a small percentage of the amount you're transferring. And then we transfer them out and we buy Weether with them. So that is another boost to liquidity. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm from India. Hello there, India. We've got lots of people from India. I hope your COVID situation is getting better there. Hope everybody throughout the world is getting better. Do not fear COVID. Fear will kill you more. It'll kill more people than a virus. I'll tell you that now. Okay. So never fear anything. Fear attracts into your life everything that you fear, because it's what you're focused on. Your mind is a very, very powerful thing, and if you don't control it, it'll control you. And this is one of the reasons why I've partnered up with Bob Proctor. I want to give you the benefit of his 60 years of experience and my probably 40 years of experience in how the mind works. We'll put them together and help you to break free from the paradigms that are holding you back and making you fearful and stopping you being and getting and having and doing what you want to do. Because that's all it is. Anybody, and I mean anybody, you don't have to be well educated, you don't have to be male or female or any particular age or from any country or whatever. All you need, if you get it right up here, nothing can stop you having everything that you want in life. And you'll get that through service. The rewards that you get are directly related to the service that you offer. So you've got to offer a service that people need. You've got to be good at delivering that and you've got to have a lot of people that need it. So if you've got a lot of people that need what you've got, and you're good at delivering it, and that makes you hard to replace, you make a lot of money. If you are not prepared to serve people, and you're not prepared to learn how to be good at it, then you're easily replaced and your income is going to be poor. And you've got to have the right mindset to just get into that thing there. That's all it is. It's nothing more than a mindset issue. Scientists are now agreeing with the theologians from centuries back that everything is just energy. We are energy. This microphone here is energy. This piece of paper here is energy. This wallet here is energy. All things are just purely energy, just vibrating on different frequencies. And if you attune your personal frequency to the level of the things that you want, you must attract them into your life. And Einstein said, it's not philosophy, it's physics. All you've got to do is match your vibrations to what you want to be. That sounds simple, and it is in theory, but you've got to know how to do that. And that is why I spent all this money that I don't have on teaming up with Bob Proctor to bring his teachings in, to give my teachings and Paramahansa Yogananda's teachings. We're going to be bringing all of them in together to give you the best possible chance of getting your mind in the right place to get everything that you want in life. And you'll do it through being of service. And that will bring you more joy and happiness than the money you make. Okay, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the material things that money can buy. You'll enjoy the security. You'll enjoy being able to give your kids new shoes or put them through school, or all these things. Yeah. But your biggest joy will come from saying, I helped that guy. That's where you'll get your kicks. Okay. Okay. Right. What have we done now? I talked about the development. I talked about so I've got the numbers for you. They were taken earlier than usual, so they won't be as up to date as usual, because I knew I was going into meetings and I didn't want to forget to do them like I did yesterday. So if you look at this, yesterday we got a blank line there, So today, any changes have happened basically over 2 days. And we have a net loss of 55 registered members. There's now 53,295 registered members. We're down 504 on active members. These are people that are logging in on a daily basis. That's down to 21,793. We have an increase of 50 in our pool 1 stakes, people staking pool 1, which goes against all the other figures, but the numbers are there. Okay, it's up 50 in pool 1, and we have an increase of 3 elite members net increase, which is quite remarkable as well, because we're still paying out not so many now, not many account closures. Most of the frightened people have left. There's still 1 or 2 knocking around, as you can see from the comments here, but most of them have left, and we're getting back to having positive energy, which will only benefit the whole community, the whole world, and of course the value of our currency. Our site ranking for We Share Abundance is up 102 places. Don't know why, but it is. Okay, it's 11,224, and it was 11,326 2 days ago. So it's up 102 places. And for Multiply Weezer, it's up 660 places over the last 2 days to 25,648. And now the bit you all love. Weezer tokens were at $5.19 on coin ranking. Actually, that's about the same as it was this morning, because when we were able to pay the withdrawals. I don't know whether we've got the deposits sorted out on Multiply Weezer yet, but we were able to pay the withdrawals this morning, and that was at about $5 or something. But let me see if I've still got it up here. That was at exactly $5. So it was showing at $5 this morning. It's showing at $5.19 now. Now I've lost Facebook. There we go. Which is surprising, really. It's not changed much over the day. The volume, 12,821. Perhaps people are just saying, well, I'm not prepared to sell them at less than $5, which makes sense. But they should have said it when it was $100. Okay? Because the price will not increase the liquidity. It may do a tiny fraction, because there'll be people saying, oh, I'll have some at that price. But that's a minority. That's the most people won't do that. Most people say, oh, the price is going down, I want to get rid of mine. And then that's why you get this downward spiral, and they're down at $5 instead of $500. Okay, there were 465 in the back office. I don't know whether I told you the trading volume, but it was $12,821. And the coin ranking was 851, which is down 28 places. Multiply Weezer, still very, very slow. I'm hoping that when we introduce coin payments, it'll help you with that. We've got 11,693 email verified members in Multiply Weezer. That's only up 24 in the last 24 hours, because I did get the numbers from that yesterday very quickly. And surprisingly, the Pro members, people that have bought ad packs, is up almost the same, 23 to 5,895. And the bonus pool is up just $40 to $6,992. And once I get a bit of time, we'll have to work out what we're going to do with that. We'll have to allocate it somehow, and we'll have to find some way that it's going to be inspiring to people. We couldn't dish it out to all the members, because we've got 5,898. You don't get $1 each. I don't think most people would be very, very excited about that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the people that don't make that change from, and there will be definitely a cut-off date when we will accept coins. We will probably allow people a little bit of leeway, but ideally Friday is your cut-off date. Maybe Thursday, in fact, we may change it on Friday. But I've got to find out what happened to my token. I'm disappointed with that, because we had a nice token. It was doing well. Okay. Crypto Dave's happy with $1. Okay. Excuse me. Pubs are open, and I'm still drinking water. And I still will be until they let me stand at the bar. Okay. Right. What else have we got? I think that pretty much covers the news I've got for you. if you read between the lines of all that, it's all very exciting and we're going in the right direction. And concentrate on getting your thinking right. Eliminate the negativity from your mind whatsoever. Anything that comes at you that's the slightest bit negative, kick it out. Kick it out and replace it with something positive. Don't even say things like, I'm debt free. Because if you say I'm debt free, all the mind hears, the subconscious mind, is debt. And it's thinking debt, debt, debt. You've got to say, I am abundantly wealthy or something like that. Any negative words, it's very easy to slip into the wrong ones. I mean, it's obvious, some of them, but never use anything that's in the slightest bit negative in your way of thinking. Always think of abundance. Think, I'm in We Share Abundance. I've got abundance to share. I am created with spirit. I am perfect. I am abundant in everything that I have. And you've got to be sort of fearless and accept that and know that you are abundance and that you have it to share. But if you've got this poor mindset saying, oh, I've never got any money, or what's going to happen to me? I'm a poor man. Give me money, give me money. No. Get out of it. There's a classic example, a friend of mine, I don't know where he is now. I've been trying to trace him for a while. He's from, he was living in South Africa. I don't think he was from South Africa originally. But he came from a family that didn't have any cash, living in a neighborhood that was, maybe not a slum, but a sort of village that was lacking lots of amenities and the things that most people aspire to. And he could have gone through life like most of the people that he grew up with and never made anything of himself, never expanded his horizons. But this guy saved everything he had. He worked doing all the jobs he could, and he managed to get a ticket to America. And I'm not sure exactly how we managed to get through the visa regulation, because normally you need a return ticket, and I don't think he had enough money for a return ticket. But he got to the States, and when he got to the States, he had virtually nothing. He had about $50. That was all he had. So he was in the States. He didn't know anybody there, and he got $50 that he'd saved. And he soon realized that $50 wasn't going to get him very much in the United States. And he lived on dollar meals, like they had 99-cent meal deals in the days that he was there. He was there around about the time of the of the 9/11 tragedy, when the Twin Towers were hit by those planes. And in fact, he was in Central Park on that day, sat on a bench, wondering whether he should spend his last dollar on a phone call to his mum to let her know that he was okay, or whether he could buy something to eat. And he was sat there pondering, and he saw the planes and he saw the whole thing from that park bench, and he was sleeping under bridges. And even when he was sleeping under bridges and he had no money and he was starving some days, he was successful because he had success in his mind. And eventually he got a bit of a job, and that sort of kept him going, and he got into multi-level marketing and the internet. And he didn't know anything about the internet, and he didn't know much about multi-level marketing, but he got involved in it, and he started to make a little bit of money here and there, and everything he got, he invested in himself, not in food, not in luxuries, not in new clothes, in buying courses, in learning from things. And he got a group of people together, and he was helping those people to do what he was doing, because he was making a little bit more, not much, but more than, I mean, most people online never make anything. And this was a guy that had come from nowhere, and he was starting to make money, $20 here, $30 there, $40, you know. And he every penny that he could get, he invested in his education, in what he wanted to do, in what he wanted to be successful. And the more he made, the more courses he was able to buy, and that with more people, and eventually he got on a course with a guy who showed him his bank account. And he showed him, you know, I've got $1 million in my bank account. And he showed him his bank account, and he got that moment that, boom, if he can do that, I can do that. And the guy became a multimillionaire and one of the most sought after copywriters. He was charging, you know, like $10,000-$20,000 for copywriting one page, and became very successful. As I say, I've lost touch with him, but it's because he was successful even when he had nothing, because he had that image in his mind. He knew where he was going. He knew what he wanted, and nothing was going to stop him getting there. And he gambled everything he had all the time on getting to reach his goal, and to become successful. And he went back, and he was living in South Africa, and I've lost track with him. He had a beautiful girlfriend and all the things that he'd imagined. Okay, so don't put obstacles in your way, because they don't exist. They only exist if you allow them to exist. So start thinking right. Start putting your mind in order. Start believing in what you want to be, and live the life now, mentally, that you want to achieve. And it must happen. Okay? God bless you. That's me done for the day. And I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. And we'll see what's been going on then. And I hope and pray that I'll be able to fulfill my commitment to the support teams and help them with the deposits. I don't know how many they've dealt with today, but I know that there were quite a lot, and they've been working throughout the day. God bless them. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Share love, be of service. Get your mind right. God bless.